Hi everybody and welcome again to the Explaining History YouTube channel, and this is just by way of kind of getting people in the right head frame, the right kind of thinking space for the new term. So you may well have had mock exams at the end of last term, you might be having them at the start of this term, and for everybody, A-level, GCSE or wherever you are in the world, whatever exam board you're sitting, by the end of by the end of this term, really you're going to be heading towards those exams. So there's a short space of time, really. It's by the time we get to the summer term, it's there's virtually no time at all. So everything is going to be decided between now and about April. Okay, daunting. Lots of people thinking I'm really not sure about this. I'm really worried and I feel stressed and anxious and all these kinds of negative things. Okay, this video is going to hopefully make things a bit easier for you. Firstly, people worry because they think it helps. People focus on the negative because they think that by being more and more negative, they'll make themselves more and more stressed, and that will propel them into greater efforts. That's not true. Stress makes it impossible to learn. So instead of worrying, instead of focusing on the negative, instead of thinking, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this, you need to move towards thinking about action. What actions do I need to take right now? Well, you need to take 2 actions. You need to learn 2 things. You need to divide your mental working up into 2 separate areas. Firstly, you need to acquire knowledge. You need to make sure that the knowledge you have is precise and detailed and accurate. And then you need, that's 40% of your marks, by the way. The other 60% is from forming judgment and being able to create arguments. Now, if you go back through this YouTube channel, there are dozens and dozens of videos on creating arguments. So use those as much as you can. And you need to develop an introduction with a clear line of argument, paragraphs that are structured to support the introduction that then flow to a clear conclusion at the end. So the other job you need to do is focusing on building the structure of your essays, the flow of your argument, and I'll post more on that fairly soon. But if you divide your world up into 2 tasks when it comes to history, building knowledge and building argument, automatically you'll find your capacity for writing good answers starts to increase, and you're no longer living in the problem of, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do, and you're starting to be able to live in the solution. And when you do that, you'll start to feel more positive, more empowered, more able to cope with things, and that things aren't overwhelming. Not necessarily easy, but not overwhelming. So focus on those 2 things and you'll start to find life improving significantly. Okay, catch you on the next video.